Good morning, viewers. This is Kasturi Day. Today, I'm going to start with the discussion of question answers of the atomic structure chapter according to ICSE syllabus class 8. Okay. So today, I'll start with the question answer series. So first one will be the fill in the blanks. Dalton said that atoms could not be divided. Anion, which has a positive charge, is called the cations. Okay, I'll tell all the answers. Uh, not the questions and answers separately, but together with it. Okay. The outermost shell of an atom is known as valence shell. Okay. Next is the nucleus of an atom is very hard and dense. Neutrons are neutral particles having mass equal to that of the protons. Okay. Then isotopes are the atoms of same elements having same atomic number but different mass number. Okay. During nuclear fusion, the hydrogen nuclei fuse to form the helium nuclei. Okay. Then this hydrogen and metals form positively charged ions by donating electrons forming from their valence shell. Okay, hydrogen and also metals, they donate electrons. That's why they become positively charged. Then uranium atom splits into simpler atoms when its nucleus is hit by slow moving neutrons. Okay, overexposure to nuclear radiation can cause cancer. The valency of an element into with atomic number, it's if it is multiplied with atomic number 12, it is plus 2. Okay. Sorry, the valency of an element X with atomic number 12. The valency of an element whose element is X. Okay. We don't know the name of the element. We have denoted it with X with atomic number with atomic number 12. So the valency will be plus 2 because see, the valence shell, the electronic configuration of this element will be first shell will contain 2 electrons, second will be of 8. So that makes 8 plus 2, that's 10. Then 2 remains, which will be in the last shell of this element, which will be the valence shell. So the valency will be plus 2, having last 2 electrons in the valence shell. So valence shell, as it contains 2 electrons, so it will have a valency of plus 2. Okay. Next is the L shell of an atom can have maximum of 8 electrons. Okay. Tritium, an isotope of hydrogen gas, has 2 neutrons in its nucleus. Okay. Then in an atom of 27 as mass number and 13 as atomic number of aluminium, the number of nucleons are 27. That is mass number. Mass number is what? Atomic number, I mean neutrons plus protons. That is mass number. So that is also called nucleons. Nucleons means neutrons and protons together forms the nucleus. The number of nucleons will be 27. The electronic configuration of calcium having a mass number of 40 and atomic number 20 is 2882. 2 will be the first cell, that is K, then L, then M. L will be 8, M will be 8, and N will be 2. Okay. Then the attractive forces between the nucleons in the nucleus of an atom are called nuclear forces. According to J.J. Thomson's model of atom, the electrons are embedded in a thinly spread, positively charged sphere of protons. Okay, positively charged sphere of protons. The electrons are embedded in that, which was recommended by J.J. Thomson. Okay. The fixed paths along which the electrons revolve around the nucleus are known as orbits or shells. Then the electrons in the outermost orbit of an atom are also called valence electrons. They are known as valence electrons, outermost shell. That gives the valency of the atom, of the element. According to Maharishi Kannad, the tiniest of the tiny particle of a pure substance is Anu. Okay, the mass of an electron is 1 by 1837 times the mass of one atom of hydrogen. Okay, next we come to true and false. Then an atom on the whole has a positive charge. No, an atom on a whole has neutral charge. Okay, because the number of positive charge is equal to the number of negative charge. How does it come to that negative charge? Because the positive charge is present in the nucleus and the negative charge will be present in the uh, outside the nucleus in the electrons, and the positive charge will be inside the nucleus in the protons. So that will be balancing. The charges will be balanced. Positive will be equal to the negative charge, and number also remains the same. Number of protons will be equal to the number of electrons. So number and charge both are same, equal in amount. That's why what happens, the charge will be on an atom will be on a whole will be neutral charge. So the statement is false. The maximum number of electrons in the first valence shell is 8. No, it's only 2. First valence shell, sorry, not valence shell, first shell is 2. Excuse me. The central part or the core of an atom is called the nucleus. That's true. A proton is a positively charged particle, have a negligible mass. That's true. Paramanu is made up of 2 or more anus. False. Anus are made up of 2 or more paramanus. Okay. Anu is more bigger than paramanu. Then the electrons as an integral part of all kinds of atom of different elements was discovered by Rutherford. No, it was discovered by J.J. Thomson. The statement is false. Then the electrons in the shell close to the nucleus are called bound nucleus. That's true. Helium is the only gas which has 2 electrons in the valence shell. That's true. Then carbon, which has the mass number as 12 and atomic number as 6, denotes that element carbon has a mass number of 6 and atomic number of 12. See the symbol, it's given C 12 as a superscript and subscript as 6. So the superscript is always the mass number and subscript always is the atomic number. So atomic number is 6 and mass number is 12 and not the other way around. So the statement is false. Now K shell of an atom can accommodate maximum of 8 electrons. No, it can accommodate only of 2 electrons. So the statement is false. First shell contains 2 electrons. No. The number of neutrons in an atom of chlorine having a superscript of 37 and a subscript of 17 are 17. The number of neutrons, it is saying that 17. No, it's false. It's the number of protons is 17. And number of neutrons will be the mass number minus the atomic number. Atomic number denotes the protons or the electrons. Okay. So mass number will be neutrons minus the atomic number. Mass number will be neutrons plus protons. Okay, so 37 minus 17 will be the neutrons. Then electronic configuration of all isotopes of an element is different. That's false. That's they are same. Isotopes electronic configuration is same. Only difference is the neutrons. Then non-metals forms cations by accepting electrons in the valence shell. That's false. They accept the anions. Okay. During nuclear fission, only slow neutrons can break uranium atom. Slow moving neutrons. No, that's true. Fission is breaking. So slow moving neutrons can break the uranium atom. The elements which give out high energy radiations on their own, they are known as radioactive elements. That's true. Nuclear radiations under medical supervision can cure cancer. That's true. Hydrogen is a non-metal and hence forms anions. That's false. It forms cations. Okay. Then an element has atomic number 16. Its valency is -2. That's true. Because see, the element which has an atomic number 16, the electronic configuration will be 2, 8, 8. That is, 2, 8, and 6. So 2 plus 8, that is 10, and then 6 will be the valence shell. 6 will, the electrons will be on the valence shell. So it will receive 2 more electrons. Okay. So that's why its valency is -2. It will receive electrons. Okay. Then electronic configuration of an isotope of the same element is different. That's false. It is same. Okay. Now we come to choose the most appropriate answer. The maximum number of electrons in the M shell of an atom can be 18. Okay. The number of electrons in an atom of tritium H having the superscript as 3 and subscript as 1 is B. That is true. Number of neutrons is true. Then the nuclear fuel of the sun is hydrogen. Alpha particles consist of 2 protons and 2 neutrons. Next is the nucleus of a star of the stars and the sun has helium. The radioactive isotope used in the cure of thyroid cancer is the D1 I-131, iodine. It's an isotope of iodine. Then the particle used to split nucleus of uranium is slow-moving neutrons. The metals enter into the chemical reaction with non-metals by donating electrons from the valence shell. Okay, metals always donate electrons. The isotopes of the sum of a same element have same atomic number but different mass number. Okay, that's D option. The electronic configuration of sodium having a superscript of 23 and 11 as a subscript. So that is mass number is 23 and atomic number as 11. The electronic configuration will be 2, 8, and 1. So first shell will contain 2 electrons, second will 8, and the last shell will contain only 1. See, make up if you sum them up, then it will become 11. Okay. Then with the exception of helium, all noble gases have 8 electrons in the valence shell. Okay. The maximum, because helium has 2 electrons in the valence shell, the maximum number of electrons in the L shell are 8. The atoms of the same element having different physical properties but same chemical properties are known as isotopes. Okay. Which of the following proposed atomic theory of matter? Okay, first is John Dalton. John Dalton proposed the atomic theory of matter. Nucleons are protons plus neutrons. The mass of an atom is due to the assembly of protons and neutrons. The electrons in the outermost orbit of an atom is are held by weak. The electrons in the outermost orbit of an atom are held very weakly by the nucleus, and they are known as valence electrons. The outermost shell is valence electrons. They contain valence electrons. The alpha particles used by Rutherford for bombarding the gold foil have a mass of 4 AMU and a charge of +2. Okay, the alpha particle will have a mass of 4 AMU and a charge of +2. Now, next will be the statement will be given incorrect, and we have to write the correct statement. So Chadwick discovered the the electron. No, it's neutron. Okay, he discovered neutron. A proton is 1 by 1837 times heavier than an electron. No, proton is 1836 times heavier. The electrons in the outermost orbit of an atom are called bound electrons, though no, they are known as valence electrons. The mass of neutron is equal to the hydrogen atom and it is positively charged. They are known positive. Proton is equal to the hydrogen atom, the mass of proton, and it is positively charged. Neutron has neutral charge. The core of an atom is called its center. No, it's called its nucleus. M shell of an atom can have maximum of 8 electrons. No, it has M shell has 18 electrons, or you can say L shell has 8 electrons. So both the statements you can write in both the way. Okay, you can write that L shell will have 8 electrons, or you can say M shell will have 18 electrons. Okay, the atoms of different elements having same mass number but different atomic number are known as isotopes. No, atomic number will be same, but mass number is different. So first one, same atomic number and different mass number. Deuterium, an isotope of hydrogen, has 2 neutrons in its nucleus. You can write in 2 ways. That is deuterium you can write as tritium. An isotope of hydrogen has 2 neutrons, or you can say deuterium, an isotope of hydrogen, and has 1 neutron in its nucleus. Okay, the electronic configuration of potassium. Potassium is 39 and 19 is 2, 9, and 8. No, it's 2, 8, 8, 1. Okay, never the shell contains an odd number electron. Okay, so 9 is an odd number, so that cannot be the number of electrons in the in between the cells. Okay, either it is 2, 8, then 18, like that. Never it is 9. Okay, it can contain 8, but more than, and even the valence shell can contain any odd number electrons, but not in between the shells. Okay, in between intermediate, the shells which are in between. Okay, the helium and noble gas has 8 electrons in its valence shell. No, it has 2 electrons. During nuclear fission, nuclei of lighter elements fuse to form heavy nuclei. No, it is during nuclear fusion. Okay, fission is breaking, but fusion is combining. So fission, in fission, 2 nuclei cannot fuse. Okay, so it is during fusion this happens. And sodium is a radioactive metal. That's highly reactive metal. Okay, not radioactive. Alpha particles are nuclei of hydrogen. No, it is the nuclei of helium. Then cations are negatively charged particles. No, they are positively charged particles. Metals always form negatively charged ions. No, metals always form positively charged ions because they donate electrons. Magnesium is a radioactive metal. No, it is an alkaline earth metal. Okay. So this is the end of the objective questions of this chapter. I'll start with the short questions and then the long question and answers. So in my next video, I'll discuss these question and answers of these short and long questions. Okay. So till then, please go through these questions. If you have any doubt, please do write in the comment box. You can also refer to my email ID, kasturi74@gmail.com. Okay. And go through the text videos so that you can clarify your doubts. Okay. And you can know the chapter, know the text of this chapter. Okay. And do share with your friends and colleagues so that they can also be benefited from these videos. And also do press the like button and do subscribe to get the notification of my next video. Thank you. Thank you for watching and have a good day.